Hello everyone and welcome to our track guide for this week. This week we're at Auto Club Speedway. Auto Club, or Fontana, is a 2-mile super speedway. It's a D-shaped oval. And with the new update, there's a lot more grip in the corners, so I'll show you some of the other lines. But here's our main line here, just across start finish. This is your typical racing line. Run high, enter low, and all the way to the bottom. Letting the car track out to the backstretch. One thing to note, as you'll see, this backstretch is very bumpy. The track in general is very bumpy. This can unsettle the car, and if you're by another car, you can actually accidentally hit another car if you're not careful. So watch those bumps in the backstretch. Again, taking a natural arc into 3 and 4, cutting off the exit a little bit, and back down to the white line at start-finish. And as I said at the time of the creation of this video, 21 Season 2, there's added grip in the corners. So you can see here the third lane, which is mostly the lane you'll use in traffic or during a race situation. It's a little bit slower in clean air, of course, but in traffic with the extra grip, that can provide you a nice run off the corner. Same for turns 3 and 4. You get that same grip and a nice run onto the start-finish straight. These lines will make more sense in a race situation, so let's go ahead and look at those in our quick tips. Our pit exit at Auto Club is pretty straightforward. Just stay below the white line in turns 1 and 2 and follow it out to the backstretch blue cone. If you put 2 wheels over here in the white line, you will receive an unsafe pit exit penalty. Overall, the draft at a super speedway is obviously going to be very important, but we cannot also overlook the side draft. So particularly in the corners, side draft is going to let the outside car get alongside and perhaps pull ahead on corner exit. Car on the high side here has got the momentum. Eventually, he's going to pull alongside in the straightaways. So with a combination of the side draft and the momentum, you should be able to clear the car into the next corner, or at least maintain that good run onto the front stretch. And while you're on the front stretch or the back stretch, you want to find draft or the slipstream. It's very powerful. It goes back to about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds, and it provides you a massive run going into the corners. So sometimes you can't always convert that run into a pass, but it's better off at least taking that slipstream instead of lifting and perhaps losing positions. So in the corners, ideally, we want clean air, but sometimes it's unavoidable and we'll have to run behind another car. So some ways we can counteract that or avoid it is simply by anticipating, like this car is here, lifting early, takes a much more natural arc into the corner. Or we can also handle it with weight jacker or front ARB. Going up on weight jacker to loosen the car, negative weight jacker will tighten the car. So overall in the corners, we want to maintain momentum and then timer runs off the corner. So you can see that car on the high side there in turn 2, that clean air off, and then it gets draft on the straightaways, gets clean air again for turn 3, and is able to make the pass successfully. And if we take another look at it here, the car top of 3 wide is able to make this move because the car on the bottom is running behind in traffic. If there's clean air up top, you can keep that momentum and then get that nice run off the corner. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, for 21 Season 2, there's extra grip in the lanes at Fontana, particularly in lane 2, 3, and 4. In these cases, you can use these and have added grip even if behind another car, but again, still clean air is going to be really important, as you can see from the onboard car here, as well as the car in front who runs a lane high to keep out of the dirty air. Pit entry here isn't too difficult, but it's really easy to overshoot, so back up the braking zone if needed for pit in, and be careful not to lock up your left front as you enter the pit lane. So in summary, find draft in the straightaways, avoid and manage the aero push, maintain momentum, and time your runs off corner exit. And with that, that's our basic track guide for Auto Club. If you'd like to read more information about the IndyCar this week at Auto Club, check below in the description for a link to the iRacing weekly forum thread, as well as an invite to the IndyCar community Discord.